What up, what up? It's your girl, Dirti Diana. I'm here with AllHipHop.com. Make sure you check it out. You already know the vibes.
What's the word? It's your man Slapshot. You're here for AllHipHop.com, recording from One World Studios in Times Square. And right now, I have a very special guest. This lady's been making me sing songs to myself all day, all because of her name. Can you please introduce yourself, Queen? Let people know who you are.
What up, what up? It's your girl, Dirti Diana, straight from the BX.
The BX are facts. What part?
From Thrall's Neck.
That's up.
That's north, yeah.
That's up. Okay. I'm already familiar, like with the Southern Grand Course type parts
yeah,
and stuff.
yeah.
But
Well,
hey,
I've been all over, though. I lived on the Grand Concourse for them.
okay.
67.
Got you. All right then. So cool. So right now we are pushing the single D.rose,
Absolutely.
featuring a Ruff Ryder vet, Drag On.
Drag on.
For a fact, how long has this single been out right now?
The single been out almost a year now, but it's doing its numbers.
For a fact, I mean, and it sound different. I mean, it sound New Yorkish. It sound real uptown. You know, it sound real uptown about it. Got that little get light bounce to it. I enjoy it. Yes, ma'am. How did that song come about, and how did we get the vet Drag on it?
Oh man, drag. You know what I mean? I always loved drag. Drag was somebody that I listened to. That always been a dope artist. So I reached out. You know what I mean? And I guess all my hard work paid off because he was like, "Let's rock," and that's why I'm always gonna respect and always look up and shout out to my brother Drag On because he came through.
Okay, I got you. All right, then. So that follows. You have an EP, the barcode.
Absolutely.
Is that barcode tattoo? That's real. That you have on the cover.
It's gonna be.
Oh, okay. I was looking. I was like, is there? Okay. Then, so we have. It's called the barcode. Why'd you name it that?
I named it Barcode because, you know, after being an artist, you start to realize it's all about the product. It's all about the barcode that you put on. It's all about your sales. So it's all about representation and how you present yourself. So you a brand at the end of the day, and that's what I represent, being a brand.
Oh, all right. So I'm actually glad I asked that because, you know, at first my mom was thinking, you know, like it's just a word play on like I got bars, barcode. All right, that is actually a dope. I didn't even think about it like that.
Thank you.
Well, no problem. When did you come out when you knew like, oh, this is the one we're gonna go out with?
To be honest, it's just drag. You know what I mean? And then the tempo. I kind of let the audience speak. You know, pick what they like, and everybody took to it.
Copy. A song where Euro got it. That's my Euro got it. That's my favorite one. I do enjoy that song. Can you let them know the name of it?
Oh, absolutely. Self-made. I got to get that self-made off that barcode featuring my brother Euro got it. Thank you. I like that track too.
That's definitely my favorite one. No problem. All right then. So when did you start MCing and rapping?
I started from young, like from public school up until just a kid. Like literally probably about. I knew I could write around 10, 11 years old.
I got you. All right then. So what were you doing like before you dove head into like a career in rap?
Definitely hip hop dancer. I was on Apollo. Just background dancing, choreography, and ran track all my life.
Oh, you ran track?
Yeah.
You was fast?
Travel very fast. Scholarships. Yeah.
Oh, word. All right. So what you was doing sprints or?
I was a hurdler.
Oh, okay. So that must help on stage. You know how to handle your breath and stuff like that.
Absolutely, it's good with breath control.
I got you. All right, then. So I read that you moved from like the BX to the ATL. Now you currently reside back in New York. Now, usually when you have like the transplants from New York that go down to ATL, like a lot of my friends, like in the music industry, they've left and they've never come back. Why did you decide to make a return back to New York?
I'm only here for the music because I'm so New York. You know what I mean? The sound is so New York. When I went to Atlanta again, I was able to move and shake in Atlanta, but my sound is just so New York that even Scream, shout out to DJ Scream. Scream hosted a lot of my mixtapes. He was like, "Yo, take it back to the Bronx and then move down, you know, to the sound. Go get it from home first."
Oh, okay, then I got you. So with that, like, do you feel like there's a space for that? Like, just sound like extra New York? Because even New York now, they sound. Even the young kids, I would say, like, it's either you got the melodic a boogie sound or you're like heavy in the drill. You understand what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Yours would resemble more of like what I grew up with as far as a New York sound. You understand the emphasis on the bars. Do you still feel like there's a space for that?
No. I'm going to tell you why. Again, from being in Atlanta, and that's what made me switch my style. If you listen to Barcode gives you a little bit of everything, and you'll hear something for the younger crowd. You'll hear something more neutral, but you got to kind of play around with your beats. So I try to pick certain beats. I try to play around with different beats that I know, because once it changes, it's hard to come back full circle. it changed. So the best you could do is change with the change. You know what I mean?
For a fact. So how do you keep like your lyricism and your authenticity while still having like a little bit of like some contemporary sound to it?
Come home.
Yeah.
When you come back, it kind of give you a reality check. You know,
Mhm.
I like going back to the Bronx where I'm coming from, and then to be
Mhm.
honest, I like listening to the little babies, the
Mhm.
babies. So it gives you the even though I like Drake and I like
Mhm.
50 Cent and who I
Mhm.
still like to listen to. So it keeps you balanced.
Oh, okay. And that balance, when you find that balance though, how do you like apply it to studio? Is it in like the beats process? Is it in the way you write, your cadence? Like, where do you feel like that balance like shows itself the most?
Definitely on the tracks you pick, because the
Uh.
track is gonna tell you how to write. You know what I mean? So
Mhm.
when you pick a southern beat, it'll let you play with your flow a little bit better to
Mhm.
keep it new school.
Got you. So what's the process? What's the process for you?
Me, it depends on the track. Sometimes it'll come naturally, real easy, and I
Mhm.
could write within like 30 minutes to 45 minutes in the studio and just lay the track down.
Mhm.
If it's something that it takes time, sometimes I need a day.
Mhm. What you think your best songs are? The ones that take time or the ones that come
The
straight to you?
ones that come naturally.
Oh, okay, okay.
Sometimes it give me in 15 minutes I could. And
That's when you feel like you write your
the best.
Okay. How long did what you call it D.rose take?
D.rose. D.rose was fast.
It was. I got you.
Only because I had to do one verse. That's why
Oh, that makes sense.
It wasn't a whole song.
All right, I got you. All right, so now we in a space where I think like this is the most we've ever seen like women in hip hop. You understand what I'm saying? Do you feel like you fit in, like you have your own niche for them, or do you feel like you sound like anybody or anything like? Is there any comparisons with you, or do you feel like you stand out?
Kind of both. I think I fit in where if you play like the Cash Out records, it could go right after Megan Thee Stallion. It could play after Cardi B. But then I also stand out because when you, like I say, you hear Barcode, it's not one track minded. You're gonna get other different sounds. You'll hear West Coast sound, you'll hear East Coast sound, and then you're gonna hear a more radio friendly.
Like, yeah,
sound.
that Cash Out definitely got that Bay Area kind of feel to it.
Absolutely.
Okay, I got you. All right. So, is that on purpose, or does that come natural to you, like just like trying to like switch it up so you don't fit in or nobody can peg you or pigeonhole you?
It comes on purpose when I'm making a project,
Mm-hmm.
because I'll be selective how I make the beats. I'll be like, we need a couple of turn up tracks for the club, then we need a storytelling. So I do it on purpose.
Oh, okay. I got you. I got you. So now, as far as like being a female in the game, I know that's like, especially like an up and coming female, that's gotta be more expensive because now you gotta pay for hair, nails. It's like it's just the overhead of it, right?
Talk about it.
And nah, I've heard stories. Dude, like, all right, bro, just your best pair of sneakers and pull up. You understand what I'm saying?
It's
With
so
women,
easy.
it can't be that for women, right? Does that thing has that type of pressure and stuff like that? How do you maintain like this passion for it? Because I know there has to be times where you like, damn, is this shit like really worth it? Like you gotta glam up. You understand what I'm saying? Like it's 1 o'clock on like a Tuesday, regular ass day, but you have to glam up as if you're going to a club to get this interview done and stuff like that, right?
Absolutely.
So yeah, does that discourage you, or some people like it, some people's a good thing. Like I get to dress up every day. I'm a
Right.
Barbie doll. Yeah.
Yeah. No, it don't discourage me. Just because I don't sit still, so it's like a part of my lifestyle. Like today, we just got here from Georgia in a car. You know what I mean? I had to switch up 10 minutes real fast, jump in the shower, and then I wound up opening a beauty salon. So,
Congratulations.
thank you. So it just keeps me maintained with keeping up with the wigs and kind of learning how to do the makeup, because sometimes you can't get to a makeup artist. But I like that fast life.
You do?
Know what I mean? Yeah.
Oh, okay, I got you. Because I'll be thinking to myself, like, damn, I don't know.
But I ain't gonna
bro.
front, it could be discouraging at times, because sometimes you gotta think, is this trip worth it? Is this, you know what I mean? But when you start thinking how if you're doing it and where you at, there's no turning back. Why would you? You can't think like that. You came so
you're
far.
far. Yeah, it's probably harder to go back at
Yeah,
this
just
point.
keep going.
For a fact. All right, then do you I think a lot of people do, like with social media and stuff, they feel like pressure and things like that. Do you find yourself like comparing yourself to other people via social media and stuff like that as a rapper? Because like I said, it's a space where we do have a lot of female rappers.
Right. I don't really compare myself. It's really no pressure for me. The only thing with me is just there's certain things that I'm not gonna do, like kind of like wear a thong and be twerking. There's certain things, and I probably would have been way further if I did. You know what I mean? But it just taking me a little longer because of the route that I'm going. But there's no pressure behind it.
And what made you choose like that route? Like I'm not.
I didn't choose it. It's just not me.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just not my style. I know how to be sexy without going that route.
Gotcha.
And salute to everybody, because I be in the strip clubs with it. Shake it. I'm with it, but it's just not for me. It's not what.
Got you. All right, so you just opened your own salon.
Absolutely.
Copy. All right, then, let the people know the name just in case.
Oh yes, it's called Regency Salon Spa.
Okay.
So make sure you check that out.
Where is it?
It's in Georgia.
It's in Georgia. Okay.
Yeah. So I'll be back and forth.
All right. So how did you think? How do you fit that? Like you're an entrepreneur and an up and coming rapper. How does this schedule look? I mean, because you just said you just got out the car.
Yeah. Absolutely. I mean, it gets rough, but hey, if Rick Ross could do it, Dirti Diana could do it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? My goal, I started my own skincare line, and I opened up the salon so we could. It's all about branding yourself. So
for a fact.
it goes hand in hand with the music. You out here, you talk about your skincare line, you talk about your salon, but my thing is to own it, but don't work there. So I don't physically work in the salon.
Oh, okay. It's one of those like residuals, like you know what I'm saying? Like you make money while you sleep. Yeah, okay, while you're not there. I got you. All right. So, but how does it work hand in hand? How does you're not leaving your mixtapes in your salon anymore, like you know, back in the day people used to have their CDs. So how does it work? How does it work hand in hand? Explain that.
It works hand in hand as far as branding yourself. So not only am I an artist, I'm an entrepreneur. So now when I come out to the shows, I could say, hey, I got a skincare line. Make sure you check out my skincare line. If you go download this, you could get a free, you know what I mean, get a free product here and there, so you could just kind of promote your products.
And if girls like your hair,
and if you like my hair, you could go.
Yeah,
right. We got the wigs, one-stop shop.
Okay, see, it's like a female Nipsey Hussle right here.
There you go.
I get it. All right, that's dope. All right, then. So, you from the Bronx?
Bronx.
So, who were some of your influences growing up?
Lauryn Hill was definitely one of my main influences. Like Biggie, Pop, Jay-Z, and again, I was a little girl listening to them, but it was a lot of music that is timeless.
That's a fact. I was just having this this argument with my man. He was like, "Yo, Lauryn Hill is not a dope artist. She hit once. She hit. She's like that album. It
Put
hit.
me in the room so we can argue.
Hit. He's like the album hit. He was like, it's a perfect storm. It was a great album. And now like, but I'm like, how did she had one album?
What is he talking about?
But she.
Her
so that's
swag, everything about her. You can't just look at the one album thing. It's how she carried herself. Her swag. She was hip hop. You know what I mean?
For a fact.
She's also a singer as well. But I'm just saying. You could
everything.
Just tell.
Yes, for a fact. Shout out to Miss Lauryn Hill.
Shout out to Lauryn Hill. She's Gemini too. Gang.
Oh, birthday. Oh, so you Gemini?
I'm a Gemini.
Birthday just passed.
Yes.
So, okay, happy birthday.
Thank
happy belated.
you.
No problem. All right then. So as far as you, what are we working on for the rest of 2021?
Definitely mixtape. So I just finished Barcode, the EP. So I need y'all to go download that EP everywhere. Mixtape coming out back to back. It's nonstop. Ever since I had that meeting with DMX, I knew is no breaks. Like our conversations, no breaks. Everything is no breaks. So the mixtape is coming out the end of the month. It's already ready to go. And then again, the salon is I have the grand opening Saturday. So it's just moving and shaking.
Got you. All right, then. So what about that conversation with DMX led you to just like, I have to be constantly moving and shaking?
Yeah, our conversation was super deep. I kind of get sentimental because people don't understand how can you meet somebody one time and he has that such strong effect on you. But it was very very intimate. Pause, very intimate. So we sitting there, we talking, and it's like 2 hours in his hotel room at 4 something in the morning. Shout out to AB back in the game, you know what I mean? We were there, and it touched home because he kept talking about. He said, "I never done this before, but God is telling me to tell you this." And it was more. He was like I was a student. Let me count your bars. Let me tell me why you want to do this. Tell me. And I think the thing that hit home the most was the timing. If I had more time. So, he gave me his number. We was getting ready to work. I need you in the studio, whatever. And then, rest in peace, he passed.
Oh, wow.
So that just shows you don't waste time on nothing. Whatever you're trying to do, you go for it and you do it.
Got you. And what was a piece of advice that, you could share with all of us, something that you could pass on to keep on going that he gave you?
It was so personal. One of them was to kind of tone it down so they can understand you.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta stay humble and with them. You know what I mean? And give them you, give them pain, and give them real life you. And until you give them you pain, they will never understand you.
That's dope. That's dope. I mean, he was definitely the prime example of that.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's facts. Oh wow, man. R.I.P. to the dog, man.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, for a fact. Okay, then. Do you have a name for the mixtape that you will be coming out with later this year?
Nah, I'm gonna let the people pick it. I'm gonna put a cover up and ask them, their opinion on the name.
Copy. I got you. We started working on any songs, any singles, any features, production that you wanna liberate.
Yeah, it's pretty much done. Again, Euro God is on it. We working on a couple more features, but the project is done.
The project is done. Happy. What producer you work with?
Shout out to Mini Producer. I keep shouting out Mini Producer because Mini Producer did Bow Down, and he's just, I think he's so dope, and I think he needs more attention. So shout out to Mini Producer. Some other producers on there, but I be trying to blink with the producers. Don't judge me.
That's a fact.
Don't judge me.
All right, I got you. So if you produced anyone, leave a comment underneath saying, I did this song. Let us know. All right, they're cool, man. And like we always gotta ask, man. I need your top 5 dead or alive.
Ooh, dead or alive? Damn. Little Baby just made my list.
Did he?
Yeah.
Top 5 already.
Yeah, Little Baby.
Little Baby's up there.
Little Baby, Tupac,
Mm-hmm.
Biggie,
Mm-hmm.
Jay-Z,
Mm-hmm.
Missy.
Oh, that's
Missy.
well rounded. Yeah. That's well. How Baby get there so quick? Because the rest of them are vets. How Baby get there so quick?
I say Baby got there so quick because you listen to Little Baby?
Of course.
He's even though he's new, he didn't stray off to the way you don't understand. He's very lyrical. Seems like his music is timeless. You heard the record with Kirk Franklin?
Yes.
Yeah, he can go either way, and the music, I know that it's timeless already. Because again, Pac is one of my favorites. You know what I mean? He's making timeless music, and he's doing it for this generation.
That's a fact.
I'm not gonna leave him out.
Yeah, that's a fact. It shocked me because I've been messing with Baby since my dog, and I remember like. I always thought like where he was is where he was always going to be, and then he just had like a run the past 2-3 years, and it's like, that's undeniable. Like he best right now. You get what I'm saying?
Making big music.
Yeah, facts. It's between him and Drake for like the best right now.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Shout out. I ain't named Drake. Yeah, it could be top 6.
I
like.
Nah, you know what? I'm not. I gotta put my foot because the last 3 people I've had been giving me 6. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I'm setting parameters now.
Yeah. Oh man.
The last couple people have been giving me 6. I'm like,
Drake,
but
don't cut this. Cut this part.
Nah, I got you. All right, man. Any visuals we should be looking forward to coming up?
Yeah, I shot every visual on the EP has a
every song
visual.
on the visual.
Every song
has a visual on the EP.
Yeah, every song has a visual. Bow Down. We about to release Bow Down first. And then after that is Zaza. Yeah, so make sure y'all look out.
Zaza had the drill kind of vibe.
Had the drill vibe, yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, then, yeah, definitely well rounded, man. Definitely, you got seven different flavors. You understand what I'm saying? So,
thank you.
No problem, Queen. All right, man. So, anything else you would like the people to know before we wrap up?
Definitely look out. I got a show on the 16th, Beanie Freeway. If y'all in Queens, make sure y'all pull up. Look out for that mixtape. If y'all got barcode, make sure y'all go ahead and download barcode, stream barcode, because I don't know what y'all waiting for. Barcode's crazy. Shout out to all the female rappers doing their thing. Shout out for my team. Shout out to AB. Shout out to Head Crack. You already know the vibes. We outside. We outside.
It look like it's about to rain out there, but we gonna still be there.
Hopefully we stay. Hopefully we stay outside.
Perfect, man. Yo, man, slap shot you once again. AllHipHop.com. Appreciate you coming out all the way to New York for this, Queen. Thank you. And hopefully get to check you out when you're in Queens. Slap shot you. One World Studios, and we out.